Stone here. You're watching Chakra. Do you need caffeine? I used to say yes to this question. And my reason for doing that was because I felt so normal and I felt so balanced and I felt like I operated my best on caffeine. And I gave credit to this because I drank a lot of caffeine when my brain was developing. As a kid, I was a fiend for soda. And in high school, I found out about energy drinks. I would slam those for exams, basketball games, practice, stuff like that. And in college, I was drinking a lot of coffee. Helped me get my tests done. There was a lot of utility to caffeine. It served a purpose for me. And I've been asking this question, do I need it in my adult life? And I guess my brain is done developing. I'm 25 now. But I used to say yes, I do need caffeine. But recently I found out no, I don't need it. But I do still drink caffeine, I'd say every 3 to 5 days or so. Recently, I took a break for 2 weeks. And it wasn't pleasant in the beginning, but I began to undersee and get more clarity to this question of do you need caffeine? And so it is completely subjective, and by subjective I mean it is up to the individual on if they need it or not. Now, the reason why I use it the way I do nowadays and why I don't think I'll ever use it every day again is because it's this cycle. It's this cycle of I'm tired, so I drink caffeine. Then you go to bed and your quality of sleep isn't nearly as good. And so the next day you feel more tired. You're like, I need some caffeine to fix this. And it could be a snowball effect. It could be a habitual use. And a lot of people do this. They just drink a cup of coffee daily. They drop $4 or $5 on a latte just routinely. And I didn't want to do this anymore. I was putting a lot of cold brew in my protein shakes. I was drinking coffee every day. I really enjoy it. There's no denying that I really enjoy it. But I felt that my energy levels were diminishing. And even though I felt a buzz, I was kind of tired in the background. And the thing about daily caffeine consumption is that there is that crash. You experience a crash usually drinking it every day because your tolerance gets adjusted. And so for me, I know if I want to sit down in front of my computer for a few hours and just knock out some work, get some work done, I go to my cafe and I get in my zone and I do this, I drink a cup of coffee. It's worth it. And my tolerance is at the point too right now where if I have a green tea or a black tea, like I'm buzzing, dog. And so for me, it's a tool. It's not a crutch every day. I don't need it every day. And in the beginning of me quitting it in that 2-week period, the toughest part was just I would get into this mode where it's just like, oh shit, like I'm so tired right now. I'm so tired. I wish I drank this earlier. I wish I could drink caffeine right now, but I was quitting it. And so these periods were the hardest part, but those periods would last 10 to 15 minutes. And overall, my energy levels were much better when I was not on caffeine. And so even though I would have those little spurts of like, I need a nap, if I fought through that, I had great energy levels. And in the evening, especially, I would be able to do stuff, have the attention span and the cognitive ability to read a book before I'd go to bed. Because before, when I was drinking caffeine, I'd just be like, it's 10 o'clock, like my head's hitting the pillow, like I'm done with the day. And so when I say it's purely subjective, it's up to you if you need caffeine or not. If you're trying to slow down and you're focused on, oh shit, I feel tired, or I feel stupid, like it's hard to do work. Like if you're focused on all these negatives of all what depriving yourself of caffeine, the consequences of it in a negative sense, you're going to go back. You're going to need it. If you stop drinking caffeine and you look at these benefits of my workouts are better, I'm eating healthier, I don't have as much anxiety, I don't feel as rushed, I'm sleeping better, have more sustained energy levels, better stamina. It depends on what you focus on, because at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, nobody needs this. It's not like biologically, genetically, nobody actually needs this stuff. A doctor's not going to tell you, yes, you need to drink caffeine. Nobody needs drugs in general. But if you convince yourself in your head, I need this, I'm not good enough if I don't have this, I don't feel good enough if I don't have this, you're going to need it. So if you're trying to quit, focus on the positives. Stone here, you've been watching Chakra.